What's up, beautiful people? How y'all doing out there? Crazy times we're living in, huh? Let's see here. What's up, beautiful people? Don't want that to be loud. We'll give it a few minutes for some people to jump on here, and we're gonna start talking about the energy. All right. So, you guys feeling this? What's up, before? You guys feeling all this stuff going on right now? It's fucking intense. Especially if you're sensitive to the Neptunian energy. This Neptunian energy is hey, best fashion friend. What's up, hottie? Thank you. I appreciate that. So, Neptune square the nodes, huh? Violet station, go direct. Man, I'll tell you what. This this energy is so deep. If you enjoy going on like psychedelic adventures right now, you're having fun, man. Because this energy is like tripping on acid, but it's reality. Right? Hey, Lauren, what's up, girl? How you doing? So right now we're going through like, Alice in Wonderland. I mean, Neptune square the nodes. It's making it sort of a little confusing or cloudy as we go into this new energy. Plus, coming into lunar eclipse on Monday. I mean, oh my god. And this lunar eclipse, it has the brain like thinking of all these new ideas, all these cool new things coming in. It's like the light and dark, right? Is both the light and dark is both rising up within us all. You can see it in the world, it's happening within. And as this light and dark, it's like all of our bad habits, they're getting really like in our face. Oh shit, like, okay, I got to be honest with it. Do I really want to do this? Do I really want to go there? And all of our potential possibilities. And I go, all this stuff coming to me, and this is great. And it's just so in our faces right now, right? That's like the Gemini, happy, sad face. So with all that energy popping up everywhere, I know a lot of people are experiencing some weird shit. Particularly the people, it's interesting to see how people that are unaware are functioning, because even the most unaware people are starting to become aware of themselves right now. Right? Questioning things. What the hell is going on? They feel like they're in like a sci-fi movie, right? It ain't real. But what is real? And really, as we go into this the most powerful ascension process of our lifetime, a lot of people are going to have to ask that question. Go ahead, Trinity, ask a question. So going through this process, this is why it's the Great Awakening. Right? Because this energy is so powerful, nobody can deny it. Nobody can deny that these stars are influencing and or whatever direction that people understand or choose to go, whether it's religion or, astrology, they all have their meaning for all this stuff going on right now, right? And I'm a firm believer, and I study it all. I look at it all. And I see the biggest picture as that, it's all cosmic energy that we are. And we are really coming into activating some massive amounts of DNA within us to bring us to this next vibrational level. And this next couple of weeks, man, it's going to feel weird, because it's like the entire Earth is a spaceship right now. And we're just all, you see some bad shit going on, you see some good shit going on, but either way, it's purging out the density of the vibrations everywhere, right? You had a dream, a big growing green ball came out of my nose. So do you know the spiritual of a big growing green ball came out of your nose, huh? I do not know the spiritual meaning of that. I mean, green, it depends what shade of green, but usually green is the color of the heart chakra. So maybe you're speaking from your heart. I don't know. That's an interesting question, but well, sit on that one for a little bit. Glowing. Oh, well, maybe you're speaking your truth, or it's breathing, speaking. I'm feeling speaking your truth, right, from your heart. Yeah, that's what I get from it. Or you're acknowledging it in some kind of way. All right, yeah, you guys feel. Okay, so we also, have Chiron that's going to be slowing down. Chiron's playing a major role in all this energy. Chiron, the wounded healer, it's the deep wound between us all that is teaching us how to be vulnerable, how to see the higher self beyond the ego, right? It's like we have the ego, then we have Chiron, and then we have the higher self. And Chiron is the bridge between the ego and the higher self. So in order to really go into that energy of, really embodying the higher self, and as much as we possibly can in this physical 3D reality, we have to be able to go into that Chironic energy. This Chiron is the rainbow bridge, is the gateway between worlds. And we create our world through our reality, right? Or we create our world through our beliefs and our thoughts. And the beliefs and thoughts that we have, we're getting pounded with all this cosmic energy from all these different angles. Is so powerful, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you guys are having like supernatural experiences, really. So strong. And we have now Jupiter at 25 degrees, 46 minutes as of tomorrow, in Capricorn, getting closer to Saturn at 28 degrees. Okay. Yeah, right. These experiences that we're all having, they're no joke, man. This is where we're all going to. And that's why I talk about this, because I know, like, sometimes you try to comprehend these things that people are feeling. You try to put it into words, but it's hard to, right? Like, that's why over the years, I found, okay, from my experience, I've learned that the more that you trust this information that you receive, the stronger it comes, right? It's all, hey, what's up, Spiritual Gardener? Shout out to the Opportunity Community. You guys were hanging out with me earlier today. Thanks so much. So going into this new energy, it's kind of like a playground for us empaths. But at first it doesn't feel that way because outside sources are trying to make it look and or feel like it's a swamp, when it's a playground, right? Thank you very much, Spiritual God. I appreciate you. I like having you in the crew. I can tell you're a go-getter just like me. And so let's make some shit happen, okay? Fuck yeah. So, and not to mention, okay, we have this Uranus-Venus opposition right now, okay? Venus is now at 9 degrees as of tomorrow, and Uranus is at 7 retrograde. So, hell yeah. So, this Venus and Scorpio in itself is, we've been doing a lot of detective work, right? All this detective work within ourselves, in our relationships with others, what's going on, what do we want to feel, where are we at, how do we want to be, and, what kind of relationship do I want to have? What kind of, business do I want to create? Like all these creative endeavors, like we're digging so deep inside to discover these new parts of ourselves, because so many of our new parts of ourselves are coming alive. It's beautiful, right? And this is exactly why, as the stuff grows, as it gets exposed, as it comes into existence, into our conscious awareness, then we have to, like, it's almost like we have to build more boundaries, right? As instead of walls. So it's like the walls want to come up sometimes, and that's why we as empaths get tired. We're like, fuck, man, I get too much to process, right? Get tired, you know, process all that stuff, and you need your alone time so that you can figure all this shit out. So that you don't, because if you try to move through it too fast, then those survival instincts come in and you build walls, and you don't want to build the same walls from the past. Okay, so we have to go into creating boundaries, and boundaries require the conscious thought. This is what spiritual bodybuilding is, guys. Digging deep into the consciousness, that etheric body, right? And going into the deepest parts of it and mastering it, understanding it, and bringing it into an understanding within yourself. This is what we all do, right? So I hear it's just been going on for a long time. And this is exactly why I have such a respect for plant medicines and the way that the Amazonians did it, and how they connect to nature and clear themselves and balance out and align their vibration, right? Medicines like Kambal and Rapé and ayahuasca. No, empaths are not being tested right now. They're being born. Empaths are being born right now. This work that we're doing, it's not for the faint of heart. And this is the reason why we had all the issues and difficulties we did when we were younger. Okay? It's because we were wired for the age that is coming. And with all that, it feels really intense right now, but I promise you, like, guys, we're coming to the next side. We're coming to the next place. We're coming to the next level of this understanding and living and embodying this persona, if you will, right, of the empath. We are powerful. We are way more powerful than anybody ever thought or realized. And we're coming into the, like, it's like empaths are coming mainstream, mainlining, right? We are the ones that are actually going to be running the world now, as opposed to the corrupt. That's you see that, don't you? You see that the shift in transition of power, the people that are coming into power are the ones that are doing the right thing, that feel right. Exactly. So we are all in our own way coming into our own power, right? And the more that we embrace and accept this gift, this responsibility, it's like time to stand up, to love yourself and stand in the place of power. This is the fifth dimension, guys, loving from your heart, right? Imagine having empaths running the world. That's the age of Aquarius. Empaths running everything. That's what we're doing. And the more power we get, right, the more of us is shining. The more of us, it makes us stronger and more powerful. All those, like, I can feel just like I'm like a Care Bear, just bam, just heart energy all over the place, puking my heart all over you guys. Yeah, hell yeah, love it. This is where we're taking our power back, okay? And that is a big part of what this lunar eclipse is going to be teaching us, right? Are you saying that everything will be exactly how we have received from the universe? Not sure what that question means, brother. My business is being created currently. A lot of people creating videos, a lot of people doing all these new things. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Well, you know, look, and that's another thing with family, with friends, with situations, anybody, any kind of resistance you get for being who you are, let it fall away. All right, let it go. Because as we grow into this knowing, we know we attract more and more of the people that are like-minded, like us. Okay? This is the soul tribe, exactly. This is our time to connect and to really flourish. It's all about community. This is what Gemini is all about. Third house, all right? Community. Building a big, beautiful community with people that are just authentic. Like you hear them and you're like, yeah, he's legit. He's honest. I trust him. It's about time that we're able to connect with people that we can actually trust, that know what they're talking about. And if you don't know what you're talking about, that's okay. Just say it. Look, I don't know. Don't lie about it. Don't try to make yourself look one way and do something else. That's the way this world has been since we've known it, right? And we're changing that, and we have to change that because it's not okay. So that's why we're here, okay? This is the rise of the light worker, all right? Sounds like a freaking Star Wars movie. Crazy. And you have to remember that, like if you watch any one of those, movies, you see, like, we are the Jedis, right? The Jedis are rising. This is the return of Luke Skywalker, if you will. But Jedi mind shit, right? Psychic capacity. Okay, 12th house shit. This is the age of Aquarius. Look, do you see how everything, all the information, all the signs are right there when we are in a place to see it and find it, understand it, it makes sense, right? Gemini sun, Cap rising, get it. There you go. I am a Cap sun, Aries rising, and Aquarius moon, right? Wookie, nice. So the more you take yourself to a place like that where you are a Jedi in your life and you have to go through this mission, this journey, you treat it with reverence, you treat it with an honor and a respect, you treat yourself with honor and respect, then that is what the universe gives back to you. And that can come any way, form, or fashion. That can come in, like sarcasm, or it can come in being serious or sexy or nerdy or whatever your thing is that you naturally feel. That's you. Be you, do you, right? That's where we're at. That's what this is all about. That's what we have to do. Be unapologetically us. And I know people say this all the time, but this makes it so much more real, doesn't it? Feeling it, embodying it at this whole new level. Look, I'm a big muscly dude, and on YouTube I'm sitting with the sacred geometry in my background. I got combo dots all over my body, tattoos all over my body. I'm the anomaly, and then I also love to study quantum physics and nutritional microscopy. Speaking of which, Julie, what up, dude? Speaking of which, I did recently get my new microscope, and now very soon I will be doing microscopy again. So for those of you guys that don't know, and if you're in Las Vegas, you're definitely gonna come check it out. This stuff is next level shit. Okay, I do live and dry blood cell analysis. I can also analyze. Well, I can't analyze any secretion from the body, but mostly saliva. We test urine and blood. Okay, when we look at this stuff, we can see what the body's doing in real time, right? Yes, Julie, I did, and that's what I need to talk about. So when we do this, okay, we're able to see how the body is functioning at the cellular level. And when you look at how cells are, a cell is a part of us. It's the atomic part of us, right? It's a microscopic part of us. And when we look at the microscopic aspect of us, it's a reflection of us. You can literally see into someone's consciousness through blood or through saliva or through other tissues. And depending on what you find, it tells a story about what's going on in your body. So that's my new little biohack that I'm doing and that I'm creating a business around, okay? Is I am going to dig into your consciousness through assessing your cells. Isn't that fascinating? Right? I love it. I love this stuff. See, and this is where, it's funny. I'm going to tell you guys a story about where spiritual bodybuilder came from, okay? Back in 2014, first time I did ayahuasca. My second night in my first ceremony of ayahuasca, Mother Ayahuasca came to me and gave me that name. Said, "You are the spiritual bodybuilder." Like, okay. And when Mother Ayahuasca says something, you listen to her. That's just how it goes, right? So she created me. And over the years, I've done many. I've sat with the medicine many times, and it's helped me tremendously, and definitely taught me a lot. And when you blend the spiritual with the scientific, it creates a whole new world. It's like Tony Stark in Marvel Comics. Like, how do you create a flying suit, right? Out of like theoretic technology, right? So just something to think about, all right? We are creating a whole new way to assess, to test, to see things in the body. This is going to transform the medical industry. Between that and, okay, so fascia, right? Fascia is not even a system in the body that is taught in college. Why is that? Because the fascial system, they've written many books about it, and it is taught in many other cultures, okay? But not here in the United States. Why do you think that is? Right? It's because the indoctrinated system of education doesn't want you to really know what the hell's going on in your body, because the fascial system is the probably single most important system in the human body, right? And as our DNA gets activated through these celestial activations, then it's going to awaken parts of us that we don't really understand. And that is why we have to take new and evolved approaches to science, to medicine, to technology, to all these things. So that's what we doing over here. We are leveling up. We are taking over this industry. Okay. You guys are going to start to see this. Watch. I'm coming from the underground, and poof, I've been working on this stuff for years. You guys, this is going to change the world. You know why? Especially with all of this whole like hoaxy shit going on in the world. You guys are going to see, right, that we know how to make the human body and the human mind healthy, and there ain't nothing that you motherfuckers can do about it. Nothing. We know what we're doing. The technology has been around for a long time. There are a lot of people, right? Fuck yes. Get hype. Get hype. Let them know we coming. We are coming to change the fucking world, baby. Hell yes. And this type of energy, all right, you guys feeling it, right? This type of energy, this fuck yeah, fuck you, we're going to change the world, and there ain't nothing you can fucking do about it. This is where we're going. This is how it's going to happen. And who's with me, right? Feel that. Now, I'm not being arrogant in this, okay? I'm being like, there's a better fucking way, and we know a way, and you're not going to stop me from creating this new better fucking way. Fuck you. Okay? Fuck exactly. We are all better than this, and we are all going to change the fucking world together. You know why? Because we have the intrinsic ingredients within us to do it. We are more powerful than they are. Right? Fuck yes. This energy is what the new eclipse is all fucking about. Bam. Let's make it happen, baby. This is what we are. We are going to create new systems in every way all across the world. Gone are the days of lack. Gone are the days of win-lose situations. We are creating win-win situations. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. We are creating win-win situations. we're going to be, instead of for me to get rich, you have to get poor or you have to bust your ass and I'm going to be okay. And be, hey, let's work together, help each other out, and watch each other grow. You know what I'm saying? Win, win. It's all in the energy. With this energy raising, with this vibration shifting, with this veil coming off, it is identifying and showing us all of our bad habits. All of the things that we do to get in our own fucking way. And all the people that profit from that kind of energy are being called out and destroyed right now. And you can see it. You know it. That's what's going on. Okay? It's fucking obvious now. They ain't hiding shit. They ain't seeing shit. They are fucked. They are fucked. Because we all see it now. And the more of us that step in and show them, hey, fuck you, right? Fuck you. That's what's up. No more fucking showing and playing this game. We done. So going through this next few weeks, particularly this weekend, it's feeling weird, right? This energy is, but as you can see, when you start allowing this energy that you just feel is right, that energy that's just, yes, okay, I get it. Step into that feeling one step at a time, every single day, okay? And each step will give you more confidence. I feel very weird too, okay? Like I'm all channeling and I'm all like, I can feel the energy flowing through out of my heart to you guys. It's so powerful. Like I've never felt power like this before. But you know, it comes in sort of a wave of fluctuation, right? So then I'll get tired and I'll want to take a nap, or you know, like my habits are changing. Like there's a fluctuation going on right now with the darkness and the light to recalibrate us to this next level. Okay. Just stick with it. Stick with it, because the ups and downs are a normal part of this process. But I know you guys can feel what I'm talking about. Okay? I can feel it from you. So good. So keep up this good work. Keep up the depth. Keep up the connections. Keep up with going into the energy that you know you need to go. All right? Do the work. Love is starting to explode. This is love. This is gratitude. Love is the true power. And that is why empaths are starting to dominate, right? Yes, it might make you sick. Okay, ascension symptoms are on steroids right now, pretty much. So we have to make sure that we're taking care of our bodies, taking care of our health, okay? This is all about, this is like the universe is saying, you have to do the work now. There's no choice not to. It's almost like to survive, you have to act in abundance. It's teaching us how to let go. It's teaching us how to face our abandonment issues. It's teaching us how to face rejection. It's teaching us how to face ourselves. Okay? So step up, stand in it with gratitude. Okay? Yes, I've been resting a lot. My sleep patterns have been all over the place. I have not been in the gym in almost 2 months. I have a massive injury in my right shoulder. My body's all fucked up. But you know what? I feel more alive than ever. Right? Yes, we are creating love, and that love is just it's getting bigger and bigger and stronger every day, and sometimes overwhelming, and sometimes it's great. Okay, but everybody's shit is coming out. That's why. That's why in the next that's why I believe in the next month or so, okay, up until about December 21st is like when it's gonna really peak out. But I think right around then, that's when all the crazy shit's gonna happen. That's when the real massive earthly purge is going to take place. I think that's when everybody's gonna start, all the riots and all this stuff is gonna happen. Okay, but that is a good sign. that means that all this shit's coming out. It's got to come out somehow, right? It's like one big get the fuck out of here. Once it's gone, it's gone. We are going through a massive, massive collective dark night of the soul, my friends. This is everyone. This is all over the place. So I congratulate you and I honor you for doing the work. Okay? Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Ruby. I appreciate you guys very much. If people aren't in this place like you are, let them go. Let them go. They're not meant to be there with you right now. They're going to go. They're going to, everybody right now, our souls are on its journey, right? 210, baby. Sure. Yeah, you can send me that. I appreciate it. So keep doing the work. Keep getting in that vibration state of love. Even if you're in a low place, remember that this is part of the growth process. All right. Get energized and then poof. The energy, the more psychic you are, the deeper your gift, the more intense and profound this feeling is going to be. Okay? So allow this to elevate you. Allow it to just not make sense. Allow yourself to feel broken, to feel fucked up, to feel not normal, to feel whatever it is that you got to feel. Okay? So it's going to be difficult. Whatever attachments we have that are not meant to be in our life, they're going to go. They have to. Okay? I appreciate you too. I appreciate all you guys. So exactly, our wish is our command, right? So what we say, we do, but it has to align. The mind and the heart has to align to manifest properly. Okay? Allow it. Exactly, Julie. Allow it. Just allow it to be what it is. If you're and whatever psychological stuff, I know for me, like when I look, I was taking HRT. I wasn't taking a whole lot of testosterone, but I had the belief that I had to be on that to be balanced, to be stable, right? It looked good on paper. On paper, it was like, yep, I'm perfect. But I felt like something was wrong, like I was dying inside. And I had this contradicting belief in myself, right? So here I am. I've been off now for 2 months, and I feel myself coming up more alive than I've ever felt in my entire life. I haven't really lost a whole lot of weight. It's exposing all these injuries that I've been guarding from. So I believe that there was a certain level of guarding for me emotionally from just being on HRT. So I don't know how long that's going to happen, or maybe I don't know what it's going to mean down the road. But I will be sure to keep you guys, in the know, because I think this is really important stuff. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's, gone through something like this. So, I'll keep you guys in the know. And what's really exciting is as I optimize my body, I am going to do it with you guys as starting very soon. I'm going to do a daily vlog and show you guys my blood. And I'll tell you guys what's going on and how I'm going to be a man of taking action on my word. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm doing so you can see that it works, right? So I can show you that I am going to change the medical industry. Your guys' mind is going to be blown away. This shit is nuts. So I think that I'm going to, once I get all my blood looking beautiful, because right now it does not at all. Once I get my blood looking beautiful, I think that I'm going to actually look better than I did when I was competing. So now I'm more and looking good from feeling good, not looking good to force it to, from making it, synthetically. I no longer want to be synthetic. I want to be healthy and optimal. I thought I was that before, but I guess I'm going into another level of it, right? Yeah, so this is going to be a whole new level, a whole new experience. And this is what the eclipse energy is bringing to me personally. This is what's making me feel. This is what's making me see. And I know there's something deep down in every single one of your guys' hearts, okay, that you are experiencing together. Well, yes. So the blood type diet process, that's a bit of an obsolete method. Okay. I followed that for about 6 or 7 years, but I found a lot of discrepancies in it. So this is way more evolved than that. This is actually going into the blood in your body, not just from your blood type, from your history, your parents. And I think that that's the really important distinction to make, is that we are not our ancestors. Yes, we take stuff from them spiritually, energetically, right? But we are not them here in the physical form. We are an evolved version of them, okay? So that's why you also have to get your microbiome tested, all right? Ask my people in the opportunity community. All right. Biome test to identify what foods that your gut needs for the right bacteria, what foods that you need to avoid. You will be surprised. I cannot eat cashews, tomatoes, cucumbers, peanuts, lentils, of course, gluten. I can eat a couple forms of dairy. I have mozzarella cheese, and so it's very different for everyone. Okay, and this is what I teach in the full retransformational protocol in the opportunity community. You guys check it out. Okay, this you guys have no idea how deep I am, and I'm about to show you guys just how deep I go. Okay, you ain't never seen nothing like this, baby. This is gonna blow your mind. Okay. When you go into the different characteristics of qualitative and quantitative data in the human body, all right, you have to measure the physical, the emotional, and the spiritual, okay? So that is what we are combining together through all this work that I've done with spiritual plant medicines, with actual physiological body work, personal training. I competed in bodybuilding. I've been an athlete my whole life. This is a culmination of all the gifts that I have studied throughout my entire life. And this is my masterpiece that I am going to bring to you. And I'm going to do it on myself to show you guys, to prove that it works. Because that's what empaths and that's what leaders do, right? They put in the work. They show that it works. They show how it's done. And they teach others to do it so that they can do it the same way. And that's what I want to give to you guys. Yes. Excuse me. So, sorry about that. So anyways, now you guys have I guess this is my special announcement about what I have coming up in the future. And thank you. So now as we go through this process, okay, I'm still going through the process just like you guys are. So this next 3 weeks, I feel just intuitively, it's going to be of experimentation. All right. I got to get my shit figured out and structured before I can start to show you guys. So give me a little bit of time. All right. And once I have the structure down, it's going to be an everyday thing. And whoever wants to come with me on this journey, I invite you. Okay. I invite you to come with me. I invite you to learn. I invite you to network with me, grow, right? This is all about helping me, helping you, and you helping me. We all help each other. It's a big fucking family. All right. That's what I'm talking about. We all need to make money together, educate each other, grow. This is where the real knowledge is, guys. When I go sit with Mother Ayahuasca, when I go sit with the jungle doctor, combo, when I sit with these medicines, they teach me. This is spirit. This is the earth teaching me. And I learned a big lesson in that, after I went to college. They teach you what they want you to know. What's up, Serena? They teach you what they want you to know, not necessarily only enough to be dangerous, right? And that's why I have a difficult time trusting doctors, especially doctors that are not spiritual, because they get lured in their behavioral programming to the money, to the kickbacks, to the game. I don't want to play games. I want to help people. I want to make people healthy and happy so that they don't have to experience all the bad shit that I had to experience when I was younger. That's what being a human is all about. Loving thy neighbor, right? Helping everybody out, being a contributing member of society. What the hell happened, right? To being a contributing member of society, to knowing your neighbors, actual neighbors out. Like people live in neighborhoods, they don't actually know their neighbors. It's sad, right? So that's where we are. It's almost like humanity is growing up, right? Like the age of Aquarius is about us growing up into being mature adults. You know, even as kids, like kids are probably the most mature people in existence. They haven't been conditioned by the bullshit, you know, by the world. That's why the world's so fucked up, because they purposefully made it that way. Well, we're too smart for that shit now. I'm sorry, dude. Your tricks ain't working on us anymore. That ain't gonna happen. And this is where the Neptune energy is so powerful. And just wait. All right, the big transformation, the big shift is going to happen. I'm going to give you guys a little, a little glimpse into the future here. End of 2025, beginning of 2026, when Saturn and Neptune meet at 29 degrees Pisces. Woo! They're going to conjunct at the very last degree in the zodiac. You want to talk about transcending to another level? That is going to be the whole new world right there. That is where we are going, right? So, yeah, you're not trying to spiritual gardening. You're doing it. You're making it happen. So get it done. You got this, dude. Fuck yeah. So just wait, guys. Just wait. We're going to be like in a year or two, everybody's going to be telepathic. You're not even going to need cell phones anymore because our DNA is going to be activated. Now, that brings me to my next point, okay? Getting into all these very taboo topics here, but I feel like it needs to get out. So make sure that you send this to people, because you know that they're shadow banning me and they're not letting it get out. So I need you guys to help me to get this message to as many people as you can. These new, I can't say the word, but I'll spell it. VACCINE. Okay? This new thing that they're coming out that's supposed to save the world is 90% effective. This is a tool to shut down the activation of your DNA, point blank. It is a mRNA sequence, which means it's basically CRISPR technology. It can alter your DNA. And when it alters DNA is by implanting a protein into that DNA. You're screwed. You are now plugged into the hive mind, or the cloud, as they say. And yes, exactly. And when you get plugged into that hive mind, you will hear, see, believe, and think everything that they want you to hear, see, believe, and think. You will be trapped in fear. And that is where the real problem is going to be. So do not, under any circumstances, get that shit put in your body. Because that will, I'm developing a system that hopefully will be able to find a way to, what's up, Steve? That hopefully will be able to find a way to reverse that. But nanotechnology and all this new stuff, it sounds pretty permanent. It stops you from reproducing. It stops you from thinking. It stops you from evolving. It stops you from everything. And that's what they want to do to the world. And, people think that you're crazy for thinking that. Let them go get their shit done, because you're not going to change their mind right now. All right. That's the world that we're in now. People have chosen their sides. But I also believe that right between the December 14th and December 21st, we're going to have something that happens. Right. Trinity, I didn't know that. Women who catch C19, their period stop. Interesting. But the days between December 14th and December 21st, we go through that there's going to be something that happens in our consciousness that makes it a clear, solid, knowing identifier of who is living from their heart and who is suppressing their heart. Okay? It's literally, I think that's going to be like the real life version of like World War Z. Those people that are stuck in their fear, they're going to be like zombies. They're not going to get it. They're just going to be like, stuck in there. They're just not going to see it. They're not. And that's unfortunate, right? So important to level up, to do the work, to stay true to yourself, and allow this process to unfold, to surrender into it, okay? Let it be okay to just flow. If you're sleeping 12, 16 hours a day, then you sleep 12, 16 hours a day. If you're, if you're feeling lazy, then let it be okay to be lazy. It's whatever, all these emotions that are coming up that may be a little confusing or frustrating or whatnot, it's for a reason. Okay. For me, I would beat the shit out of myself for not going to the gym for this long. But now it's like, okay, motherfucker, you have a torn everything over here on the right side of your body. So yeah, it's time to rest. This is it, because look, when you are doing the spiritual work, when you're doing this energetic work that's opening you up, right? It requires a lot of your energy. So if you're using up all this energy, you don't have energy to stress your physical body. Your immune system is being all used up by the energy you're using in the etheric world, and also in the emotional world, right? And if you have resistance, Whitney, to relaxing and resting, that resistance is also fighting. Just stop. Just rest. Just relax. I've been super down today, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Where is this coming from? That is part of the process. Feeling super down, feeling depressed, feeling anxious, feeling like, what the fuck is going on? Where is my life going? Am I going to be able to survive next week? All these weird, unexplainable feelings are coming up because that is the purging of the denser energies within. They're not going to make sense a lot of times. Okay? This is about accepting those feelings. Okay? You have to just accept it. Let it be okay. And when you let it be okay, it goes through you, then you feel better after. But the good thing about that is that you feel better without suppressing it. You're actually letting it go. And this process, it happens in its own time. The more you want it to stop, the longer it's going to take, to be honest. So we are in for a hell of a ride this next couple weeks, guys. But please do me a favor and just remember, when you're in those low places, okay, it's part of the process, right? Just let it be okay. Just relax into it. Just let it flow. You got this. And don't beat yourself up, because us as empaths, man, we're really, really good at beating ourselves up. It's a big one thing that we got to stop doing, okay? No more of that shit. Stop it. We need to turn that around, because, we're going to need our strength when it comes to this new level, this new world, this new place that we're going to, right? We are the new 1%, and we are the ones, and we've known it, like, we've heard messages for this for years. And we are the ones that are going to be running this world. Well, guess what? Now we see it. Now we're embodying it, right? Exactly. Just going to allow it to move through us, allow it to grow, allow it to just, that's what I do. Just, that's it. Okay. So, yeah, it's a lot for this weekend, huh? Well, I think that's all I got for you guys here. So I hope and pray that you guys have an amazing weekend, and keep all this stuff in mind. If you would like some clarity, or if you would like to, get a little boost of inspiration, or just figure out where you're going, get a reading from me. 40% off right now, okay? For the Sagittarius season. I'm doing that for a reason, because a lot of people need this right now. Okay, so step into it. Yes, I'm excited to work with you too, Madison. Hell yeah. I'll be talking to you guys soon. Okay, 40% off. Please do me a favor. If you are watching this, share this to people that you think, awesome, you guys rock. share this with people that you know, people that you love, people that you feel could use this message. Okay, I think it's very important. This information needs to get out to as many people as possible. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for showing up. I love you all very, very much. And let's keep fighting this good fight, just one day at a time, baby. This is where we rise, and this is where we come into our power that we always knew that we had, but we never really fully understood it. All right, we took years to intellectually download all this information. Now is the time. The better you take care of yourself, the better prepared you're going to be in a leader in this new world, because that's what we all are. All right, we got this. I'm cheering for you. I love you. Namaste. Aho.